Okay.
Nice. Which one are we doing first?
The first one listed is pants. Top 3 pants shitting. So probably that one.
All right. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
A little silent intro moment.
We have to mix it up.
The music.
This is longer than normal.
I don't
I
know.
think he stops it.
I do stop it. I'm waiting for you to say.
You're waiting for us.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm done with the music. Alrighty.
Welcome to My Top Everything. I'm Marian.
I'm Gara.
And I'm Mara.
And we're 3 best friends who argue about anything and everything. And we're here today not to argue, but to unveil personal, embarrassing, intimate details about our lives for your entertainment. So get ready for that. Today's topic is top 3 pants shitting stories, unless we have any updates. But I don't think anyone looked at the updates chart. So
That would be a negatory.
all right, then we'll get
Talk
started.
about shit.
Talk about poop. Who wants to go first?
I'll go. Okay, I would like to introduce this topic by saying that despite the fact that I have Crohn's, I actually have never pooped my pants because I would rather just whip the pants off and poop anywhere. I'd rather poop anywhere than in my pants.
So you've never been in public
Yeah.
when this has happened to you.
Then you've never been in like a store.
Or
I've never pooped in my pants. I have pooped in embarrassing places because I choose not to poop my pants.
Have you been in a store and just taken a dookie on aisle 2?
yeah.
Because
No,
that's where I've pooped
outside.
my pants.
No.
So
Nope. Haven't had that happen.
We are not the same.
then you've never really lost control of your butthole is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I
That's tight
guess
butthole.
that's some tight butthole energy I have apparently, despite the Crohn's. It's pretty impressive, really.
Yeah.
So the first one was the year that I got diagnosed with Crohn's. I was 19. I was at Oregon State and I was walking God knows where, somewhere in the middle of town. And you would think like, right, college campus, there's plenty of bathroom. Fucking no. I'm in the middle of like the frat alley area for some reason. It's daytime. Nothing weird was going on. I was just walking.
Yeah.
And I was suddenly overcome with the immense need to go to the bathroom right then and there. And I was like, okay, it's like early morning. It's fine. No one's around. I go behind this like frat boy dumpster and I whip my pants off. I poop back there and I'm like coming out. And then like 2 guys like walk down the alley. And I was like, oh my God, like, did they hear like what was going on? And I just ran away basically. I have no idea what happened with it. They definitely found some random shit behind their dumpster at one point. But I was like, I'd rather do this than poop my pants.
Wow. First off, I feel like the fraternity row is always, or like Greek housing, I feel like you always have to walk through it.
Yeah.
And that's just too much. It's in the way.
So, yeah. It's the barrier to the university.
Can you keep it down?
Those are allergies, though.
Also, do you know if it was on like a weekend? Do you remember that?
I think it was a weekday.
Okay.
Like a weekday morning. I must have been like, oh, I'm going to exercise. And I probably went for a run and then decided to just walk. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, you and your 4 grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's also coming up. That's,
gonna have to start.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What?
You'll see.
Oh.
But I feel like if it had happened on a weekend and then somebody came across it, they would just be like, oh God.
Frat boys. Yeah. They're uncontrollable.
Literally.
That's disgusting, man. This is definitely the work of a 20-year-old dude.
Just a drunk boy.
Yeah.
Got a sober girl at 7 a.m. or whatever it was.
Yeah.
What kind of pile did it make on the ground?
I honestly don't remember because I heard the guys coming.
Okay.
And so I was like, gotta pull the pants up, gotta get out of here.
So what I'm learning here is that Kara's not going to be in the top 3 for this
No.
at all because she's doing top 3 times I pooped outside.
Yeah.
Which for me,
Top 3, I
completely different.
chose
Completely
to poop
different.
outside because I didn't want to poop my pants, almost situations.
No, that's
I would
not
just rather-
pants shitting.
I would just rather whip him off because then you have to deal with the aftermath and there's like squish and all sorts of other things, I imagine.
Okay, so Kara's whole list is just like not even honorable mentions, but
No. She didn't even chart a little bit.
No.
She didn't do the thing where
No.
you're kind of in a risky position and you decide to laugh anyway
Yeah.
a little
No.
bit, or you think it's a fart and then
Yeah.
you've never farted and
I have it under control because I have never had a shark.
So none of these
situation.
are going in the top 3.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because
But they're still embarrassing.
Little side quest stories.
Side quest. Yes. Almost.
Yeah.
you go first. Yeah. That's good.
I'll just do all my 3 and then you guys can go.
God.
Unveil
This is
yourself.
Yeah.
Reveal
Yeah.
your butthole to us.
Dude, I had to be careful with what stories I decided to share.
Oh.
Wow, how many are there?
I have enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I just have a weak tummy.
Yeah.
I have plenty as well, to the point where so many of them blend together that it's hard to say, is this just a collective memory of mine or was this a specific instance?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I have pooped my pants quite a few times thanks to the IBS.
The IBS. Yes.
IBS.
Yeah.
What is it? Ibby Smalls?
Which I have actually never been diagnosed with. Because did you know the way they decide if you have IBS or not is they test you for all the other things and it's just an elimination thing. So if you still have stomach problems after, they go, we don't know what it is. We're just going to call it IBS.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And so I remember I was in the middle of doing it all and my doctor was like, you probably have IBS, but we had to go through all these other things. And I was like, I'm not going to do 6 more months of
But they would have given
testing.
you treatment.
There's no
No.
treatment for IBS other than avoiding things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not like
IBS is literally just saying, hey, your bowels are irritated and we don't know why.
Your microflora is fucked.
It's
does
like
that have to do with the bacteria?
Probably a little.
it's like dark
Probably a
matter
lot.
where in space where they're like, oh, and then the dark matter is what keeps everything in its place.
What is that?
What's the dark matter? It's the stuff they don't know about. Literally, it's just the
Yeah.
stuff they don't know about. It's bullshit.
God.
Dark matter and IBS, the scientific mysteries that we've named.
That and what shape the earth has.
If you haven't watched the Netflix documentary about flat earthers, go do it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The end is worth it. It's worth the journey.
Okay, so what's
Yeah.
your number 3 pants shitting story you were willing to put into the public ether?
Yes, thank you. We were in the car on the way home from grandma's. So it was my mom, my brother, myself.
How old were
What-
you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Middle school,
Okay.
I think I was 13
Okay.
or 14.
Eh,
Yeah.
I've been older.
Last week. It's fine.
I haven't pooped my pants in like,
Months.
No matter what
oh
you
my God,
say.
I forgot about a story that I had. Probably a year, almost exactly a year. I think it's been a full calendar year, which is huge for me.
Huh.
This is great.
Even when you were having all of that GI distress like a couple months ago, like February.
I did not
March.
poop. I did not poop my pants.
Hell
I think.
yeah.
I think.
But honestly, if it's a little bit,
It
it doesn't even register. Yeah. Oh, it counts,
oh my gosh.
but it doesn't register. It's got to be like I lose control.
Yeah.
All that comes
I
out.
feel like I peed out of my butthole.
It's like I can't
Oh, yeah.
stop it type
No.
situation. It can't be like, oh, I thought I was safe and I oopsie, oopsie poopsie.
yeah, I'm clenching and things are coming out.
Question. You both have been vegetarian.
Liquid.
Did this happen more when you were eating meat than when you were vegetarian?
No, that's in my notes. It's
a consistent.
yeah, she's
Okay.
a sensitive little system.
Doesn't matter what you put in it.
I didn't even know that there was something wrong with my bowel movements until COVID. When I was able to, observe my body every day, I started doing those 10-minute meditations and I realized, oh my God, I have diarrhea like 70% of the week. And then I was like, I don't think that's normal. And then I started asking people. It turns out that wasn't normal. And I was like, oh, I'm like having a lot of loose stool and diarrhea like all the time.
This is the benefit of Crohn's is every time you see a doctor, they're like, how many stools are you having? Are they loose? Are they solid?
You got to keep track of those
What
things.
color are they?
My-
What's the smell?
My body is a lot happier when I eat vegetarian and vegan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Points for veggies.
yeah.
I guess I'll have to pay
Literally.
attention to see when it happens. It happens a lot when I'm stressed and anxious, so it doesn't have a lot to do. I mean, it does have to do with a certain lactose enzyme.
Yes.
And I like to ignore that. So, but other than that, it's almost always like depends on how stressed I am.
Yeah.
What because when I was depressed, I said it in the podcast, I didn't have a solid bowel movement for like 4 or 5 weeks. So
Yeah.
that was, I texted you guys the day I had the solid poop. I was so excited. It's like, whoa.
Guys, had a good poop.
Big day.
It's classic. I ate food at grandma's that wasn't
right.
People said, oh, right. Right.
that I don't
bring us
nor-
back.
So it like grandma's house, I'm usually eating more things that I don't normally eat.
Yeah.
And so my stomach's usually upset when I leave her house. And I just couldn't make it to the rest stop. And so in my pants it went. But my mom was pretty happy about that one because she hated the pants I was wearing. So she was really excited that we got to throw them away.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Good way to get rid of it.
That's it.
That's a good one. Was Devin sitting next to you in the backseat?
He had to have been. Yeah.
I love it.
Did you just fart?
No.
Oh, I also thought that, and I was like, I'm going to let it slide.
I would own it.
I like that you were able to recreate it right away. That's the only reason you sold that note to me. Because others are going to be like, you just farted and you didn't want to admit it. But you're right, you would own it. Anyway, I'm just staving off the inevitable. So I tried to really think of specific instances. This third one, I don't think I fully shit my pants during it, but I think it's one of the funnier stories because I have plenty where I was like, I get hit a lot when I'm on the highway. And of course, there's like not a rest area or a stop for a while. I go to the first one I can find. And then it's like the closer I get to the bathroom, the more exponential the urge my body has to unleash before I make it with my pants off. Like a lot of the times I poop my pants, I'm really close to a secret outdoor spot, a bathroom. It's like I'm almost there and my body just like cannot, it gets so excited. It's like, oh, we're safe. And then, but we're not safe. And one time I was on the highway and I managed to park, and sometimes I have to park and I had to try and get up because the muscles are contracting. I'm fighting with my life, trying to keep this together. And I have to kind of like rally the troops. It's like, we're doing one final push, men. We got to get into the gas station. We got to weave around the aisles.
Oh, God.
Got to open the door.
Gotta hope there isn't a line.
Oh, my God. Hope there's not a fucking,
old woman who walks.
The worst is single stall that's locked. And I'm like, I guess I'll just stand here and shit my pants casually while I wait for this person to do whatever they're doing in there. And yeah, this one time I was waddling. I was literally, if you imagine those old timey Westerns where the sheriffs are like literally going side to side with their spurs as they walk, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm sure people are able to picture that.
I'm not
only
one
they
of
could
them,
see me
but-
doing the thing. I was like
Bow-legged.
walking through the aisles. Yeah. Yeah.
I
basically.
always, when I do it, my legs have to be straight. And so I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
it's the point where like I can't even bend my legs because
Yeah.
then everything's coming loose. And so I'm like walking straight legged.
I'm like limping. I'm like just trying to get there. And the guy was like, you got to pay like for customers only. And I was like, I'll get a pack of gum. I'll be right back. But at that point, it was too late. I was already.
Oh, no.
But anyway, that's not the story I want to tell for my. That one's not funny. No, the one that where I can't remember if I actually pooped my pants or not. Was I was at a college that I attended that anyone could find on my LinkedIn if they looked. And basically this guy and we had like kind of been talking. I thought maybe we were gonna hook up, whatever. I get a movie, I go back to his place. It was back during DVDs. We put the DVD in.
Yeah.
We end up talking and then like kind of watching it, and then something happened. We just decided like not to hook up, and it was just kind of, and then I felt like it was good we weren't hooking up because I had to go to the bathroom and I spent like 10 minutes in there, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go home. And he was like, cool. Yeah. So my stomach's not doing well. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. I had to walk back. He's on the other side of campus. I mean, it's a small campus. So I still have to walk. And really the fastest way is to go on like the edge of campus on a main street. So like technically you're on private campus property, but also not really, like the sidewalk. And so like there are random people.
Yeah.
And I need to go to the bathroom again as I'm walking. And I'm like, oh my God, like I can barely walk. I'm doing my weird Western sheriff walk. And I see a man coming down the street with his headphones on. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get robbed. And like, I'm going to poop my pants while I get robbed.
What a good defense, though.
And at one point I had to like hunch down I had to leave the sidewalk and go to the grass and like a hunch, like one hand braced on my hip, one hand braced on the ground, but still standing. The person's still walking towards me. And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm trying so hard to keep it together. My stomach's in so much pain. I'm like, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Heifers have nothing on us.
Right. Get mugged. And this guy, and I'm like so scared of this guy, and like he must be like, am I in The Exorcist? Like, what's this person do? This person saw me and immediately like got into the weirdest twisty position. It's like staring at me.
Is
like,
it drugs or alcohol?
Yeah. And he pulled back his Beats by Dr. Dre, and he said, "You okay? Do you need help?" And I said, "No, leave. I'm good." But he was so nice. And I was like, oh my God. And why was I scared of him? Like he was fine. And then he just kept on his way, 2 a.m. in the morning. Like, and I basically limped back home. I'm like crawling like Gollum a little bit. Like, I think I made it. I don't know. But I just remember like the whole thing being, the funniest part to me was how scared I was of this guy. And then I think he was freaked out by me.
I would have crossed the street if I had seen you.
Yep.
This is not a pants shitting story.
I know. It's well, I mean, it is a pants shitting story in the sense of like yours, where
exactly. So it's not. We decided.
Well, that's why I explained. I have so many of them, but they're like the gas station one's not as good as I didn't get to hook up with a guy, and then I had explosive diarrhea for the rest of the fucking night. Like,
wow, I
almost got mugged while shitting my pants.
All of mine are when I actively shit my pants.
Well, for the record, the next two of mine are some grade A, beautiful pants shitting. So,
all right.
Okay.
We started with the number 3.
That's why it's 3.
For the record, going back to the highway thing, I would rather pull over on the side of the highway, flip, like put my body, like open the 2 doors so that you're in between the 2 doors. I'd rather shit on the side of the highway than deal with pants shitting. That's the level of avoidance that I'm talking about.
And then what about like
Don't care.
wiping your ass?
Don't care.
You just use your underwear.
Yeah.
Sacrifice
and then goodbye.
Bye. Yep.
Leaves. I've used leaves.
Yep.
I think I don't. Yeah.
I'm just saying, this is why I don't have pants shitting stories. It's because I'd literally rather do anything else.
There's always a car napkin.
Yeah, there is always a car.
I think I'm just like kind of delusional that I can
make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sarah, what's your next false story?
My number 2, not pants.
Did you have a question?
Oh.
Yeah. What is it about, like, as you're approaching the bathroom, your body just suddenly starts, like, it gets worse, like you see salvation and it just becomes unmanageable. I literally had this happen to me yesterday at the golf course.
Did you? Did you poop your pants?
Rounding hole 5 almost. there's like a biffy up there.
The fuck is a biffy?
Plastic outhouse thing.
Okay.
What do we
you call them? Kaibos.
Porta potty?
Porta potty.
Kaibo is an Iowan thing, apparently.
I've never heard
Porta
that.
potty is universal, and then Biffy is a company from Minnesota.
I have not heard of Kaibo or Biffy until this moment.
Kaibo
How do you even
is
spell Kaibo?
You know Kaibo.
It sounds familiar.
It's like Kaibo, maybe?
I just tried
Never spelled
that.
it. That's how I always called it that when I was a kid, and then when I left, I had to learn how to say porta potty.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like every step, it just got worse.
Kaibo is an Australian slang. It's from Australia. Yeah. It's
fuck?
Kybo, and it's Australian slang for temporary lavatory, especially in the context of camping.
Look up Iowa after that, though.
Kaibo can also sometimes be used in North America, particularly in scouting. So maybe it was a thing you got from Hannah Shaw.
No, my mom says it.
Bleep.
No, it is.
No, we've talked about Hannah
Okay.
Shaw.
Okay.
There was a whole thing where we had them donate to, we had a link for donating to Camp Hannah Shaw.
I happen to know it is Iowan. One of my friends' mom's name is Kyle. She's from Iowa, and growing up, everyone would call her Kaibo, which is not a kind nickname.
WHO Radio has a whole story on do only Iowans call a porta potty a Kaibo?
It's breaking news.
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 2 story of not shitting my pants, nearly shitting my pants. Savina actually reminded me of it this morning because she asked what the topics were, and I told her, and she was like, "Oh, are you going to tell the one about us?" And I was like, "What?" And she reminded me. Mm-hmm. So when Savina and I were training for the marathon, and I thought that I could eat 4 grapes to sustain, I think we went on a 19-mile run that time.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was while we were on a reunion for our group at one point, and I had brought 4 grapes. Everyone made fun of me, blah, blah, blah. We left in the morning. Before anybody else had woken up, it was like 5 a.m. I downed a cup of coffee before we left, thinking that would help. Terrible decision. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, no.
We get maybe like halfway out. It's like a big route, and we get like halfway, and both of us are just all of a sudden cramping, need to poop right now. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere, farm field area, and so we find a driveway with a bunch of trees.
A driveway?
What else are you supposed to go?
Go knock on that door.
Oh, no. It's like 6 a.m. We're covered in like sweaty.
I'm sure it was more like 7:30.
It might have been at that point.
Yeah.
But it was still early. And also like, what
Those
if we
people
didn't
are up
make
early.
it? Like,
Yeah.
and so it was like, okay, we're just
So you decided to just shit in this person's driveway
on the
instead?
edge, right? So our feet
I think
were on
I'd
the...
rather poop my pants.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're okay with making your mess other people's problems.
No, this is the woods. You know,
Wait,
it's
so
like
was it
where
like a
our
ditch?
feet are on the edge of the driveway and there's trees
It's not
behind
the
us.
woods. That's somebody's property.
That's like a tree lining
like,
that's
you're
a
like, oh, let
sound and
me
wind
do it.
barrier.
Let me do it behind a dumpster at a frat place. Let me do it on this person's private property.
Yeah.
Like,
This is what I would rather do this every time. But we didn't have any toilet paper or anything, so we had to use leaves to... And then we had to run another like 8 miles.
had to.
No.
We had to get back.
Had to.
At that point, we had to get back.
You could have called. Somebody would have come and picked you up.
Yeah.
We were,
It was probably 9 a.m. by then. We would have been up.
Yeah. It's probably 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God. That's just under things that you don't have to persevere under. Like, you just...
I just
on
had
you,
shit in
though.
somebody's driveway. It's time for me
So
to go
did
home.
she poop her pants?
We both, both of us barely made it. But we had to, and also you were hearing the other person poop while you're pooping, you know, because you're like,
vomit!
Ah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
very uncomfortable situation. did not enjoy, do not recommend.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Disgusting. My next one is just when I got back from Japan, I had the flu, and so I was sleeping.
And you were 12 or 13 again?
I was 12. I'm
I'm about to give both of you negative points for these being children's stories. Okay.
These are all adult for me.
You didn't shit your pants. You
I
didn't shit your pants.
I caveated.
Anyway, I woke
That doesn't
up.
mean that suddenly you're
after-
eligible.
I woke up after a sickly nap to having shit my own pants on my bed. Just like a wet, mud, sloshy, like
You,
hug
David.
for my butt cheeks.
My God.
Yeah, it was nasty.
That's like what
you have a-
babies feel like probably
Yeah.
all the
Did you
time.
have a bed cover, or was it just back
Dude.
in the day when it was sheet and then mattress?
I don't fucking know. I do know we're a staunchly 2 comforter house, like 2 fitted sheets.
Oh.
So like the white one, there's 2 of those, and then sometimes there were 2 additional fitted sheets.
What?
And then a sheet, and then a
Wait,
comforter.
Hold on. So you have mattress?
Were you just sweating all the time?
No, I'm on top of the first 4.
That seems hot.
Four.
That seems hot.
I cannot
Four.
find a fitted sheet. We have one on our bed. I can't find a second one right now. What?
Why you got
sheets?
Why you got 4 sheets on your bed?
Do you still do this?
No.
No? You do?
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that in your room.
You're out here opening how many sheets I have on my mattress when you come over.
I'm about to.
Yeah, that's gonna be my next activity.
The first 2 are inside the mattress cover.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So you have mattress,
they're always
sheet,
there.
sheet, mattress cover, sheet.
I don't. This is when I was 12.
Okay.
So you don't do it anymore.
I don't sleep with a sheet. The rest of it, the same.
2
I just-
fitted sheets.
Yeah, 2 fitted sheets. Okay, listen, bare mattress.
Yeah.
2 of those white comforter things.
What do we mean by comforter things? Like,
What's another word for
Like
it?
the mattress protector?
Kind of, but it's not waterproof.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. So is that like
like a
raspy,
quilted-
kind of felty?
Yeah.
it's like a
Material.
mattress topper.
Yeah, we can call it that.
Okay.
And then, so 2 of those. Protective cover. And then 2 fitted sheets. And then a comforter.
Okay.
And no top sheet.
No, I gave her it up.
2 fitted sheets on top of the 2.
Yeah, mattress protectors.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna have to see
Anyway,
this. This is
yeah. And then
new
I
information.
also have like a little feather down comforter topper
Damn.
on my bed.
Oh yeah, you do. Huh. This is fascinating.
It is fascinating.
I didn't know that would be fascinating.
I'm
I'm
have
willing
a
to bet
mattress
you're one of the
protector.
only people we know who does that.
Yeah, we're
I know.
about to
I
get-
could name at least 4.
Who? Oh, my family.
I don't think it's a bad idea. But okay, here's the question
Uh-huh.
though. If it's not waterproof and you wake up in your diarrhea,
Oh God, has it
you now
soaked
have to
through?
wash 4.
No, I only have to wash 2.
Okay, so one of them is no, when you were a kid. If one of them
Oh.
wasn't waterproof.
I didn't do laundry.
Okay. Your poor mother. This is why being a parent sounds horrible.
I was sick. You're gonna
no, I
make
know.
me.
No. I'm just saying.
See, so you see the caveat to the story. She was sick. She wasn't in control of her butthole.
It counts. It counts.
And all of these, I'm some sort of sick.
Oh,
Like that's
okay.
when
I'm
I
about
have
to
GI
absolutely
distress.
run this because I am not sick. in
I like that
any
this
of
has
them.
become a positive for you shitting your pants. This is the one positive.
Yeah.
I'm queen of shitting my pants unprompted. Don't
No
need
sickness
any
needed.
sickness, no weakness whatsoever.
Just
Just a bad control over my butthole.
okay.
So what's your number 2?
Yeah.
What happened when you woke up? Did you tell your
I
mom?
don't fucking know.
I'm sure she did. I'm sure she went, Mom!
So long ago. I do remember waking up and just laying there and being like, did this really just happen? I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so achy. Yeah.
Picture this. San Pedro, 2020, fall, Thanksgiving, COVID. As you may recall, like basically all public places were closed. If you tried to stop at gas stations, you couldn't use their bathroom. It was like a whole thing between San Francisco and LA. Like there weren't places to stop for bathrooms because nobody was letting you in because of COVID. And I was in Pedro with Matt. He and I were quarantining together. And we had a bunch of food. I had red velvet cake. That's a weakness of mine. And we decided to go for a lovely walk around San Pedro and the parks. We get like 40 minutes away from the house. And we're up this hill. And the urge, because for me, why I poop my pants is because the urge comes on extremely suddenly, like so quick.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it. And I've got like T-5 minutes to figure something out before we're going to have an issue, usually. Especially if I'm caught off guard. So I'm caught off guard. I'm like, oh my God, I need to shit. He and I have only been dating for like 7 months at this point. He hasn't really seen any bad poop things so far. He's heard a couple, but he's never witnessed them with his own eyes. And he goes, well, can we walk back? And I said, absolutely not. I need to find a bathroom like now. Like our job, this is not a fun, peaceful, cute after Thanksgiving meal walk. This is now a hostage situation and we like are gonna have to talk my intestines down before it blows like my poop brains out everywhere. And so we're trying to find a bathroom. We go to one, it's locked, it's not happening. And also it's Thanksgiving, so like if there were stores, they're not open.
No.
And so we have to go down the hill because we were at the Korean Bell, which is on the top of this hill in San Pedro overlooking the port of Los Angeles, the bay. You can see Catalina Island. And so I'm like now trying to do my sheriff waddle down the hill, which is definitely one of the worst times I've ever had to do a sheriff waddle without shitting because it was basically impossible. I make it down. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Can't believe like the human feat that I'm accomplishing at this point in time, keeping it all in. And we finally see somebody coming out of a park bathroom, like across the way. So I'm doing what I call the sprint, you know what I'm saying? Where you shift your weight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there, but everything's very stiff. Like you were saying, you're very stiff because you're clenching everything. And I get into the bathroom and it's like 6 stalls. And I just start shitting myself before I can even.
No, you got in the bathroom door.
I was also wearing a dress. So I'm wearing this dress and then, shorts. I'm wearing shorts. Yes. And so I have to get rid of my underwear, obviously. But also the stall I picked doesn't have toilet paper.
Jesus.
So now I have to now I have to wait until nobody's there so that way I can waddle out like Winnie the Pooh, like, you know, shirt on but completely naked from the bottom down, covered in shit, like having to go find one of the stalls that has toilet paper, try to wipe myself off. I tried to use the one clean part of my underwear to wipe myself off. Like there's a stain on my pants, my shorts.
God.
Oh, and it's all God, the poop is like red colored because of the red velvet cake. So
Nice.
also like
So it kind of looks like period and.
yeah, so I'm like taking a picture like what's wrong with me? Like gonna show it to Matt, like am I bleeding? Like I think at first I thought I just like bled so much and then he's like you just had red velvet cake, like it's just the red velvet cake. Anyway, I get out there and I'm like I didn't make it, like fallen soldier. And Matt went, Marion, this is not normal. Normal people do not do this. You have to go to the doctor. Like, this is not a normal thing to do. That you are, at this point in time, I was 28 years old and shitting my pants. Because I think he was like, how often does this happen to you? And I'm like, oh, I mean, if I get a whole year without pooping my pants or vomiting, that would be a record. Like, that's new.
Take the vomiting out of it, though.
Even that, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, that was my top 2. Top 2 pants shitting story. I was not sick.
I was not sick.
I was not sick.
Oh my God.
Should we go to our sponsors?
Yeah.
Our number 3 sponsor this week are those sugar-free gummy bears on Amazon. If you are listening to this podcast and you're thinking, God, I am missing out on the experience of having hot lava flow from my butt into my underwear. Why is that getting you? Talking about?
I think the temperature is what got me.
It is.
The
It's warm.
descriptors. Oh.
Yeah. You wouldn't know because you make it somebody else's problem when you poop.
It still comes out of me, dude. I still experience the same thing.
Anyway, eat those gummy bears if you want to experience what we're feeling.
It's better than a juice cleanse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
Number 2 is large amounts of fiber. I hear when people really up their fiber intake can cause them problems.
Yep.
Wouldn't know, but
Do know.
And then our number 1 sponsor has to be
Adult diapers.
I was gonna say cheese. Yeah, dairy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought about that too, though.
Yeah.
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 It's the cause.
Dairy.
Yeah.
She went with the theme.
I do have an adult diaper story, but of wearing
yeah.
Oh, I do remember.
but I didn't poop my pants, so it can't be on this
Yeah.
episode. Thanks for the diaper.
Do, 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 do. Do,
Ba,
do.
ba.
All right. My number one pants shitting story. Also, I have honorable mention that I forgot about until we started talking. But I'm going to keep my list the same as I had originally planned it. So,
Is this the honorable mention or the number one?
this is the number one.
Okay.
They're both hike. I guess I can kind of tell them at the same time. So they're both hike stories. The one that I put as my number one was Grayson just looked at me because he knows one of them. He said no.
He
Okay.
doesn't seem to know.
So one of them was in Oregon. I was there for a wedding last year, almost a year ago today. I'm on my own. I got a latte frozen frappuccino thing because it's like 95 degrees and it's wildfire season. Like it's hot as fuck. I get like one of the, so Oregon has a ton of those little drive-through coffees things. They're like the size of a shed and then they just poke a hole in them and then they have coffee everywhere. So I asked for oat milk. I did the thing where I forgot to ask if it was oat milk. Like when they handed it to me, I always do that. But this time I just was like, oh, maybe I trust them or I forgot or something. So I didn't confirm that it was oat milk. I get to the hike. I've had like, 95% of it. I leave the rest. I'm like, I don't need to finish it. It's fine. I pass a bathroom on the way in. It's a mile there to the end of the hike. I'm just going to a waterfall. I was planning on swimming because there's this like big, beautiful pool at the bottom.
Okay.
It's all cliff to get there. So like you walk in, there's bathrooms with some little boulders around them. There's like a few shrubs. And then all of it is just you're in a like cavern, like straight walled hike on the verge of falling down a big gorge, basically.
Okay.
So there's nowhere to escape should you need to like pass somebody or whatever. Like it's a very tight little hike. You get to the end, I was like, okay, like I think I'm gonna swim. Like this is really nice. It's beautiful. I'm on vacation, blah, blah, blah. I start like kind of crouching to get the stuff out of my bag to swim. And I was like, oh, I will not be swimming. Holy fucking shit. I have to go now. And I immediately get all my shit on. I start like running towards the bathroom. I'm like, it's a mile. I can fucking make it a mile. It's fine. I get like 4 steps and I'm like, oh my God, it's happening right now. Like what the fuck is going on? And so I start, and when I mean waddling, I mean the waddlest of waddle. Like my legs are completely straight because if I keep them straight, then the pressure from moving my leg forward keeps the butthole closed. And so I'm like literally just like.
I think you're doing the sheriff walk.
Probably.
What, the way you're moving makes me think you're doing the sheriff walk. We're gonna have to do a video of us doing our different walks.
Yes. So I have never sweat before having to poop before it. This was it was the worst I've ever experienced. I was crying. My face was so red. I checked my face and I'm like just beat fucking red. I'm sweating balls. I passed multiple families. They all asked me, are you okay? And I kept saying, yes, I'm fine. I just need to go to the bathroom. And one woman grabbed her child and like moved her around me. Like, it was so bad. And so I'm just like, I'm going to have to shit off the side of the gorge. Like, I don't know what else to do.
That was your first option, probably.
Yeah. So I'm like, I can see the Kaibos. They're like maybe a quarter mile at this point. And it's like weavy, whatever. There's lots of steps. So that I have to do the thing where I'm like walking downhill. It feels like a fucking mountain to get down. It's like 4 steps. I finally see a bush.
God forbid you encounter stairs you have to go down when you need to poop. Like,
that was what was happening.
Yeah.
Because the hike was at the top. I had to walk all the way downhill to get back. I see that. And so now I'm at the point where there's like a stream and maybe like 10 feet and then the trail. And then on the other side, there's like a series of bushes. They're not big and they're not full. It's just enough where like if you walked past, you maybe wouldn't see somebody. And I dive in. I take my shorts off. Now I'm wearing shorts that have these little tiny pockets that you can put your phone in. They're like spandex material.
Okay.
So when I pull my pants down, I didn't know, but my phone had fallen out.
Oh.
And got lost in the mess of like little plants and everything. I couldn't see it. I have so much poop coming out of me at this point. And I tried to time it where no one else was coming, but it's a very popular hike because it's 1 mile.
Yeah.
And there's so many people. And so I hear somebody coming and I'm like, all right, gotta pinch it off. We gotta be done with this. And so I like grab some random leaves, have no idea what they are, if they're poisonous, whatever. Yeah. but it's like everywhere. And so I'm like kind of wiping whatever.
I think I'm learning that I would rather poop my pants than
I don't
the
know.
things
Yeah,
that
I'm not
you're
saying
doing.
I'm not saying that I have the right plan.
I'm learning I think I would rather contain it all in there than have to do this.
Yeah, it gets worse. Now I'm bearing it all for the podcast now. At one point I go with my leaf to do my final wipe, and the pile is so large that my hand swipes the top of the pile. And so now my hand is covered in poop.
Yeah.
And I have one hand free, and I pull up my little spandex, which I'm covered in sweat because I just sweat my whole body. And so I'm struggling so hard to get these pants back on. And I'm like, I got to get onto the trail before these people see me come out. Of course they fucking see me. And they're like, what the fuck? And so I go down to the stream. I'm like rinsing off my hand. I'm like, this isn't sanitary. I don't have hand sanitizer. I don't have soap. I'm just rinsing my hand. And I'm like, I'm a disgusting person. I'm just so gross. And then I noticed I was going to text you two because I was like, well, who's going to appreciate this if not Mary tomorrow? And I don't have my phone. And I'm like, fuck me. Did I fall in the shit? Did I shit on my phone?
That was my first thought.
I dive back into this, and I don't know where I pooped. And so I'm being very careful where I step. And it was right next to it. Like, it didn't quite touch it.
Hell yeah.
Is that the same phone?
Yeah, it's the same phone. Same case, everything.
Poop phone.
I've dropped a phone in a toilet before.
Me too. Dirty toilet?
Yeah, I peed.
Poop?
Peed.
Okay. Me too, but not poop.
Yeah.
Not poop toilet.
Not poop toilet either.
I didn't say that you did.
Just the way that you clarified made it seem like you were different.
No. Okay. I was just saying that that would be worse.
Yes, very much. So then I pop out, because at this point I'm like, oh, well, I'm not shitting. No one's going to think it's weird that I come in and out of this bush. So many people are passing as I'm looking for my phone, and I hear them talking about me. Like, why do you think she's in the bush? Do you think she's okay? Like, is there like, and
You're like, no, I'm not okay. My finger was covered in poop.
Yeah!
My phone was almost covered in poop. And I had to pinch my poop.
So that was my story. But it was like so bad. Okay. And then my honorable mention is also on a hike. It was with Grayson. We went to now he knows. We went to Eastern Washington, which is like, it's still mountainous, but there's no big vegetation. It's basically just this tiny little like 6-inch scrub everywhere.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no cover. It's also, there's no fucking boulders while we're on this hike. It's just mountainside, and like, that's it. You could see forever. We're on, and I've realized that I think it's related to my period is what I think it is. And so I'm having like period poops. I'm thinking now it's been years since this has been happening. And so now I'm finally tracking the timing and realizing that this is probably all these stories. And I get these like intense cramps, and I'm like, I literally don't know if I can walk because these are so intense. And I'm thinking they're just cramps. I didn't understand that they were poop cramps.
Yeah.
And so we get to the point where, did you bring toilet paper? I think you did. Yes. So Grayson had brought a roll of toilet paper just that was in the car randomly. Thank fucking God. There's a boulder maybe like 4 foot high, but the trail goes right next to the boulder, and then it loops, and then the next part of the trail, if you were to loop, is at the top of this hill that is looking towards this boulder. So no matter what side of the boulder I choose to poop on, there's a person that could see me at any given point. So I get this rock, I dig a hole deep enough that I think the poop is going to fill the hole, maybe a little bit less, and then I'll cover it up and put the rock on, and no one will ever know. It'll be my sweet secret. No. The hole is like maybe half the size that I need. So yeah, it was so much. And I was using this glorious toilet paper. I covered it up with a rock. I walk back towards Grayson. I had told him, like, you need to stand far enough away that you don't know me, like, but close enough that if I need you, that you're like around. So he's like looking away, trying to pretend this isn't happening. I get back to him. I say, nope. And I have to go do the same exact thing. I dig a hole. I poop again. And I'm like, this is the most painful. And I'm like, and you're like, you don't still feel clean after every time.
Of course not.
And you're like at the farthest end of the hike every time. And
Yeah.
it happens a lot.
Always bring toilet paper hiking.
Yes.
I forgot another sponsor, but I just want to shout out to my drama teacher, theater teacher from high school, Mrs. V. She always said, if you're in a situation where the conversation isn't flowing, just bring up poop or vomit. Everybody's got a poop story. Everybody's got a vomit story. Brings us together.
She's wise for that one.
Yeah.
Is she still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Cool.
She's not that old.
Doesn't matter.
What's your number one?
Thank you. Well, this one, I was an adult. All right.
Congratulations. It might make the list.
Yeah.
Were you sick?
Here's my...
Were you sick? She was.
Listen! You may say you're not sick, but between anxiety and GI distress because of lactase, that's sick. Yes, it is. Mental illness and lactose intolerance. Those are illnesses. We're all sick when we shit our pants.
Yeah, according to Matt, normal people don't do that. I guess normal people don't have diarrhea like 7 times a week either.
I do commiserate with being outside on a hike and not having a place to shit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go in my top 3 pants shitting stories, but yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I ran down
I was so close.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm about to tell you a story that'll blow your
The thing
mind.
is like if you did say that I had decided to poop in my pants the last time, then I have spandex on, and it's just gonna like coat the inside, and I'm just gonna have poop everywhere.
UTI for
Everywhere.
sure.
It happens.
I would rather have my finger in poop than that
Yeah.
every time.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm starting a new medication, and I was in what felt like eternal
Wow, this is recent.
GI distress. It's within the last 3 years.
Okay.
And trusted a fart that I fucking shouldn't have. And I was sitting at a place that pays for my life.
Work.
Some may call it that. And and then I did the waddle. I was like, no more, come out, please. Yeah, anyway, got my pants a little wet. So not only did I throw away my underwear, I drove home in the middle of the day.
Right.
This
change.
is making
Showered.
me think, oh no.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not just going to put...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta shower the shit off. And then go back to work. And I was like to my boss, hey, I gotta run home real quick. I'll be back.
And he was like, cool.
Well, I didn't even tell him. I told my
Oh.
direct manager.
That you shit your pants?
No.
I have to run home. Is how you
I'll be
phrase it as
back.
an adult.
I have the run.
This is making me think I need a backup pair of pants and shirt at my office.
I've wanted to disclose to the people I work for, like, hey, FYI, I got IBS, and like that could, like, I want to tell people, like, sometimes I'm late because in the morning there's a couple waves. There's multiple waves. I can't always leave.
The longer now I've been at my current job for almost a year. Everyone knows.
Yeah.
It takes a while, but eventually it's true. It is what it is.
Almost late today because a bad poo came upon me.
Yeah. It happens. Damn.
I have a tie for myself for number one. I could not decide between the two. One, I think, is just impressive. And the second one is my OG pants shitting story that you've heard. And so the impressive one is it did happen in my 30s. It's probably the most recent true pants shitting that I've had. My parents came to visit LA, and it was a nerve-wracking time for me. They were meeting Matt's parents for the first time. We had lunch together. It went great. It was so funny. Before we got to the restaurant, I was prepping my parents. I said, oh, Matt's parents really like Star Trek too. Like, here's some topics of conversation. I presented topics of conversation. My mom put up her hand. She said, Marion, we're adults. We can figure out the conversation. She was right, but it was a good, successful lunch, but I was stressed, mad stressed. And I went back, drove my parents back to their hotel, and we went into their hotel room. There's only one bathroom. At this point, I'm fine. I'm chilling. My mom says, oh, I just need to go to the bathroom. She shuts the door to the bathroom. My body's like, whoa, why is someone else going in the bathroom? We need that now. And I mean right now. And I'm like, well, I've got T-minus 5 minutes. Like, prepare the troops. Here we go. Like, time to get down to business.
Yeah.
Clenching. No, my mom was in that bathroom for maybe 2 minutes. She literally peed, washed her hands, and came out. I had shit my pants by the time she came back.
Oh.
That time I was wearing a dress, so I had to. My underwear was ruined, so I had to shove that because I was not
your
about to
parents
admit.
know?
No,
Okay.
I was not about
Did
to
you
admit
take the
that.
trash out when you left?
Oh, good question.
You just left shit underwear in the bathroom trash of a hotel room?
Buried. I mean, they clean it every day.
Yeah, but the smell.
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
I don't know. I mean, you go most places outside of America and you have to throw toilet paper in a trash can. And
Yeah.
It doesn't usually
But her
smell.
parents
smell
would
bad.
have found out, is my point.
No, I buried it.
Okay.
I buried it. I
We'll
got
ask
one
them-
of those.
Next
I
time we
got.
see them, i.e. in 2 weeks, we'll ask them if they know.
I got another because you know how there are bags underneath the
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
I got a bag underneath the trash. Put it in the bag.
This is
tied
important
up
information.
that bag.
Okay.
Put that underneath.
You contain the smell.
Balled up some toilet paper. I mean, they had stuff in there. Balled up more toilet paper, some tissues. Put it on top. There was no. They would have had to investigate.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
CSI that motherfucker to find out that I had ruined my underwear. And so then I was commando with my parents under my dress.
my God.
Nice.
Because it was a sundress. It was short.
Oh.
And so I was just like, I need to leave.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here. So that is tied with my other story, which I was a child during it, admittedly, but this was no one's fault but my own. I was 11. My dad was driving me and 3 friends to see Scooby-Doo 2 in theaters. It was my first time not having parents around with my friends. We were going to the mall alone. Super cool.
Yeah.
So I ordered my popcorn and drinks. We found our seats. We're in the middle of the middle. It's packed. This is back when people cared about seeing movies in the theaters. It's opening weekend. Everyone can't get enough of Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
This is prime Scooby-Doo. So we're watching. I am fascinated by the cinematic masterpiece that is Scooby-Doo 2 at 11 years old. I am loving this. Oh my God. The mystery. Who did it? Is it that creepy janitor that keeps watching them? What's going to happen? And about probably 3/4 of the way through the movie, I'm not really sure, I get a rumbly in my tumbly, and I am certain that the quickening is happening. I'm about to have an issue.
Quickening.
But the thing is that I feel like we're close to the climax of the movie and it's going to end soon. So I'm like, surely I can wait until the end of the
Yeah.
movie. Like, this isn't pressing. And so I'm trying to, I want to know what happens. And then something does happen inside of me and I'm realizing, oh, it's coming right now. Like, and so I get up, should have just sat
Yeah.
and let it happen. But at this point, I'm like, my 11-year-old brain's like, we can still salvage the situation.
We can at least get out of the
You know
aisle.
what's a good idea? Is having to scoot past all of your friends with your ass in their face while you shit your pants, and also 10 strangers as you try to scoot your way
No.
and you're actively shitting your brains out.
Man.
I've heard this story so many times and it slaps every time.
So I do my first
Yeah.
ever sheriff waddle to the bathroom. I get to the stalls. Okay, also at this point in time, I didn't dress myself. I didn't care about my clothes or have anything to say in my clothes. I mean, I was dressing myself at the time, but I wasn't responsible for the clothes I had, right? Like, my mom was still picking out my clothes. And I was wearing almost exclusively really oversized t-shirts, like adult teacher t-shirts.
Yeah.
And these spandex, like brightly colored shorts
Yeah.
that stuck like to your skin.
Yeah.
And that was my outfit all the time. So like usually it was bright pink or bright green shorts.
80s.
Yes. And then a huge oversized shirt. And that's what I was rocking that day. I remember the shirt is like orange tie-dye. And I had my like bright orange shorts. And obviously my underwear was thin. My shorts were thin. Everything had been
Oh
affected.
my God, that seat was wet when you left that theater, man.
No. I
happened
didn't.
while
I
she
didn't
was-
poop on the seat.
No, but okay.
I literally
you went
got
back?
up as I got up and started shuffling. That's when I pooped myself. So I didn't poop sitting on the seat. Oh, you mean after? Well, wait. So, so I, it was like my underwear was a diaper. So I just threw that away. There was no salvaging that. But
Yeah.
I was like, my shirt isn't really long enough that I can fake that I have shorts on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to do something about my shorts, which have a huge stain on the ass because they were like, my underwear did nothing. And so I am in the sink, like trying to surreptitiously underwearless with just my shirt on because remember I got my shorts in my hand. So
My God.
Winnie the Poohing it so hard. I'm 11 years old. I'm like trying to time it so that when I hear somebody coming, I run back into a stall like a little gremlin and then come back out with my poop shorts and wash them in the sink, like trying to get the bits out. Finally.
Speechless.
I wring them out. They're very wet. I slap them back on. I'm tugging down my shirt this whole time. It smells. You cannot hide.
Yeah.
And I waddle back to the
Yeah.
movie.
Just don't say you went to your original seat.
I start to go to my seat. I sit down. The movie ends. I miss the movie. My friends are like, "Where were you? You were gone for half an hour." I was like, "Oh, nothing. Just a little scared of the Scooby-Doo, like lying, like
Yeah.
And so we got up. Like literally, I was on that seat for maybe like 1 minute, and we got up. We left. Now the thing is that I was a very, very small child, very small. Like nobody ever guessed my age right because I didn't grow properly. I think between sixth grade and seventh grade, I grew like 6 inches. So I was a very tiny at this point. So I always had to sit in the middle of the back seat whenever we went anywhere. So my parents pick us up. And I had to sit in the middle seat between my 2 friends and my parents with the smell. Nobody says anything on the way home. I'm also like trying to hide my wet pants.
No.
Just had to sit like that the whole way home. So that's my story.
Did they ever tell you they knew?
Oh, no.
Just like they'll
Did you
never
move
tell
like
you.
2 weeks later?
I moved, I think, like 6 months later.
Okay.
So that's what you got to do when something like that happens to you. But so what's our top 3 pants shitting ranking?
That's number 1 for me.
Yeah, sure.
I can't.
Oh, yeah.
The act of pooping while passing in front of strangers at a movie theater, it's just, I can't.
And your friends. Don't forget the part where I had to go past my
Yeah.
friends first and then the strangers.
Yeah, I'm shell shocked by that one.
It's a beautiful story.
You can just have all 3.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Just
They were kind of 4 though, so I wanted to choose because there was.
Well, you could get the one that I didn't shit my pants in.
Yeah, that one's out.
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Gosh. Wow. I'm the queen of shitting pants.
Yeah.
Congrats. You can have it.
I'm sure you're all really sad to not be on the final list for this.
I didn't even
Well,
make the top.
Apparently 2 of mine don't count because I was a child.
A sick child.
So
The work one could count.
The work one definitely
all
counts.
3 of them count. Seared into my memory.
I literally couldn't believe the one where my mom went into the bathroom and
Yeah.
like I could not hold it.
Also,
the
like,
amount of
what's your
time.
face doing? Like, you're in a hotel room with just your dad, I'm guessing, and so like you're having a conversation.
It's the same that my face does when I'm in the middle of a panic attack. I just start to dissociate. Like, my face
Yeah.
just gets really serious and I'm like, just everything is concentrating on not falling apart, Well, this has been my top everything. If you made it to the end of this, good on ya.
Yeah.
You like
give it a
potty
little-
humor, I guess.
Give yourself a little treat.
Yeah, but one that won't upset your stomach.
Red velvet cake.
Yeah, if you can get through a piece
Iced
after
latte.
this.
Have a lactate. It'll all be better.
Take care of
meds.
yourself. And if you're ever feeling bad about yourself, just remember, I probably haven't shit my pants as many times as Marion has shit her pants.
Yeah.
That should make you feel better.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to. Usually when I have an upset tummy, I don't shit my pants. I just throw it up instantly.
That is true.
I throw up so much.
You have a lot more of involuntary puking. We could do a puking one
No.
Yeah.
at some point. Except that person might puke.
No, thank you.
No. Okay, well, message us at mytopeverythingpodcast@gmail.com. Instagram us, Reddit us, Blue Sky us, slide into Kara's DMs.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I didn't even shit my pants.
Yeah. Kara doesn't really understand it, so like maybe specifically DM her your pant shitting stories.
Oh, I would enjoy that.
Oh, damn it.
I wouldn't.
I like hearing other people's.
Oh, the music went away.
Yeah,
well, I
so
guess
we're
we're
done.
done.
Bye.
Oh my god, it's back. Magic. What the fuck?
We said bye.
Yeah, we said bye. Why are you still here? Get out of here. Go. Find another podcast, bitch.